Yo, what up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and we just back. We back with some the morning show. We back with some more boxing. Let's get it. Hey, where y'all at? Where y'all from? Tell me where you at. Where you at? Where you from? This is the morning show. Wakey, wakey, motherfucker. And we back like that. I don't give a fuck. I'm the brat, rat-a-tat. Funk the five when I come on track. Let's get it. Hey, where y'all at? Where y'all from? Tell me where you at. Where you at? Where you from? Hey, we got some things to talk about, people. Atlanta, go Falcons. We like Malcolm. That's X marks the spot. And you know we too hot. We steady rock, ready rock with the... Let me stop. Steady rock, ready rock with the steady shot, kill shot, Eminem. You could get... Let's get it. Roll Tide, Alabama, I see you. Fort Mitchell, Germany. Shout out to Money Pal, the third and fourth, and the first and second. Shout out to Germany. Santa Monica 310, Shot Town. Mexico from Minneapolis. Shout out to you. Maryland. We got flow. We just go one time. New media, man. I keep telling y'all it's the gang. And they can't hang. Hey, North Hollywood. Just waiting for people to join. If you guys could, smash the like button. We feeling good, feeling great. I got my coffee. And I got some things that I want to talk about, too. Let's keep going with the roll call. Where y'all at? Where y'all at? Where y'all from? Cities 8 zip. I got this coffee going. I don't know if it looks like there's a lag in this shit. Can everybody hear me? Hey. This shit, hold on. Hold on. Do. Yeah. I don't know what's wrong with the lag time. They be tripping out with this stuff. Hold on. The image is like, that's what I'm saying. It's like, I don't like looking at myself in this. See, I don't like that. Try not to pay attention to it, but smash the like button. We just working. This the morning show. One time for your mind. One time for your mind. Let's get it. Ego Army, and we coming, and we stunting on the haters. Let's get it. I'm feeling good, man. Hey, where y'all at? Where y'all from? Tell me where you at. Where you at? Where you from? I don't think I got any shooters, but I'm a shooter. You know. Troy says, yo, Ego, Troy Sedgwick, I got something big. What is that? What does that mean? You heard. All right. Let's get it cracking. We got to talk about some stuff. Hey, this shit is tripping. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Shout out to Phoenix, Arizona. I see y'all. Now, we got a lot of stuff going on in the sport of boxing. I think boxing's in a good spot. Let's not forget away. You know, I don't ever want to get away from that. We have fun in this game, you know. That's what I think is giving, hopefully, my channel longevity is, you know, I have fun with what I do. Man, I got these hot seats coming. Yeah, this lag is killing me. This shit is pissing me off. Hold on. Somebody said just restart it. YouTube, I know it's YouTube because my internet is fast as fuck. I upload a video and this shit uploaded like hella quick. You know, when I download videos, every time I get on this, hold on, I got, let me try something real quick. This shit is killing me. Oh, hold on. I might have found the culprit. Damn, you could do whatever you want. You can't fool your computer though. Hold on. I think I might have found what's causing some of this. Give me 1 second. Now I got a few windows open, but give me 1 second. We'll be right back, y'all. Yeah, I think it's better now. Yeah. I think it's better now. What up, Fight World? Your boy Ego. Sorry about that little delay. Oh, y'all was just really waiting. Ego's army really was waiting. Shout out to the 504, man. Yeah, man. Appreciate you guys waiting. Hey, this has nothing to do with boxing, but what's up with your boy LeBron James? Like that man, what's Lakers record? What they 0-3? LeBron James missing pivotal moments and shots, not taking shots. Damn, homie. In high school, you was a man. They 0-3, just like the haters. 0-3. Now, you know, I got love for the Lakers. I'm from California, you know. I'm a big Kobe fan. That's why I like the Lakers. But my team, I got to support the local team. So it's weird. I've always liked the Lakers and Golden State. You know, the Lakers, I really became a fan, not like back in the day, like, Magic Johnson. I didn't have no problem with them, but I was just a big Kobe fan, so naturally, you're gonna like whatever team he plays for. But I don't know. That 0-3 is crazy. Troy, Troy Sedgwick says, I got Tank News Real Talk. I'm at the gym now. Well, shit, I don't know if you putting it on here or inbox me. Holla. Let me know something. But anyway, let's not forget. Let's jump right into it. Boxing's in a good spot, man. A lot of people. I don't want us to forget. I don't want people to forget because we talk about like little issues here on New Media. I don't want people to forget that we doing good. All the motherfuckers talking about boxing is dead. You show me a UFC fighter, and this is no diss to the UFC because I enjoy it from time to time. But you tell me a UFC fighter that getting Canelo and Mayweather paychecks, I'll wait. Name one UFC fighter. Name a UFC fighter that got a deal like Canelo or got what Floyd made from Guerrero to Conor McGregor. You get what I'm saying? So it's like we in a real good spot. Like all these deals, monumental. Even if you don't know shit about boxing, you see a redhead that looks like he's European. Then you find out he's Mexican if you don't know anything about boxing. No, he doesn't even really speak too much English. And he signed this mega deal, and then you watch his highlights, like, oh shit, he can punch, he can, he can scrap. So, that'll make people curious, So Canelo making all that money is good. I still listen, as far as the DAZN deal, I really hate that name. I don't the Perform Group or whatever that put up the money. See, I don't have a problem with the name of the investors, the Perform Group or whatever they're called, John Skipper and them. But I really don't like DAZN. Like it sounds like childish or something. I have no idea. I'm not saying they can't put out good content, but I don't know. Put it this way: if I had all this money, whoever came up with that name, I'm gonna pay somebody to come up with a better name. I would just keep it simple. Spell it DAZN. It sounds like some Ebonics or some shit. It sounds weird. I'm just not that name particular. I've always said this though, I'm not a fan of that. Someone says Angel Morales says the DAZN cards have been subpar so far. That's what I'm saying. People, especially in boxing, they're so for the moment. They're looking. Canelo signed this major deal. You think that shuts everybody else down? The ESPN, they dead out here. Showtime, ESPN been doing well for in boxing longer than DAZN. Same thing with Showtime. Imagine boxing with no Showtime for the last 2 years. We wouldn't have seen hell of fight for the last 2 years. You know what I'm saying? You could go further down and look at the last 3 years. That's why I don't take fans like that seriously, because they're putting their whole stock on something that could be good. The idea of it sounds good, but they gotta earn their stripes. I used to be a manager at Lowe's. You get me? And I hire people, and I had a pretty good track record for hiring good people, but sometimes you get one and they pass, they know how to interview. I did the phone interview. I'm like, oh, this dude's he seems like, you look at their resume, everything's adding up. They come in for the interview, suit and tie, and pass the interview, and then I forward it on to my store manager. My store manager loves them. They'll come and then they'll start working for us. They'll get hired, start working for us, do great, get past that probation period or something, and then all of a sudden they start flipping out. Life happens, something happens, and they change, and then you're like, damn. So you never really know until time is the teller of all. So I've had people that we hired that I was with for the whole process, from bringing them in with the phone interview to in-person interview to the next step if they get past me, talking to my store manager, and then my store manager loved them, and they could even come and start doing a good job, But at the end of the day, over time, that's going to determine. I had a dude, I'm not going to put his name out there, but there's a dude in paint He was an awesome associate. You know what I mean? On point. You know, cool with everybody, real nice and shit like that. He stopped showing up for work, so I'm like, what the fuck? This is crazy. This dude caught a case. He was like molesting his niece or some shit. You know what I'm saying? So he went down for, I don't even really know what happened. Like, you know, in terms of his case. But yeah, he was charged of child pedophilia. You know, there's no way nobody would have known that because the way he acted, you know, that was some secret life shit. But as far as an associate, he was on point. You know what I'm saying? So, as far as DAZN or anybody else that comes into boxing, people discounting the people that have been holding it down in boxing and comparing them to HBO, which was a long process for them to get out of boxing. HBO ain't been. I've been telling people this. HBO ain't been doing really jack fuck all in boxing for a minute. You know what I'm saying? They have not been providing like the best fights for a minute, you know. So it was a long process before they finally pulled the plug on this shit. You know what I'm saying? They were on life support for a while, and I told y'all that. That's why I don't look at some of these. A lot of these people are man fans. They don't care about the greater good. They don't care about boxing. They care about fighters. They care about this gangbanging, like DAZN versus Heyman bullshit. I don't really care about all that. I care about the sport. I care about good fights. I care about the fans. You know, I don't care about like, oh, Al Heyman showed you who's boss, and oh, Eddie Hearn got your back. We got Canelo on our side. You know, I don't care about all that because to me, the way I'm looking at it, this could have created a rift, you know, and we have yet to see, and I'm willing to see, and I'm trying to be optimistic, but, you know, I'm also a realist, so I can't doubt the possibility of the, you know, you hear Eddie Hearn's talking about, we got all the middleweights, and if you want to sign, or if you want to fight, you must sign to DAZN. You know, what if Charlo don't want to fucking sign, but he want to fight Canelo, he want to fight Jacobs, he want to fight Boo Boo, and you trying to force him to sign. You know, it's just things like that create issues. They repping, they set DAZN for life. That's what I'm saying. They be, hey, DAZN for life. We ride with that DAZN. You y'all throw y'all D's up and shit. Throw y'all fucking D's up. All I'm saying is chill. Let's see what everybody's bringing to the table, you know. But the reason why I cut ESPN or Showtime slack, HBO is done, you know, in terms of boxing. So they out the question or out the picture. Is ESPN, Showtime, I have information and data to go off. I've seen what ESPN has put on in Top Rank. And they put on some solid fights. Jorge Linares versus Lomachenko, I like that. You know, they picked up a lot of these just random fights. I think Amir Khan had a fight on there. Pacquiao Matisse was on ESPN Plus. You know what I'm saying? So I know what, and of course Showtime, they put on the most fights. So I know what to expect. DAZN is still a work in progress. They still got to get some things right, and they're not a network. They got to get some things right. If they're all digital everything, they got to get something right with their player, like, because it wasn't a fully, you know, perfect experience. Also with their cards, you know, we haven't seen no Mayweather-McGregor. You know, we never seen no Mayweather-McGregor type of event on DAZN yet. So we gotta wait. We gotta wait to see all of that. And the only thing that's gonna tell the truth is time. You know, but people are like, oh, Showtime, you know, pack it in. Why the fuck they pack it in? They've been holding boxing down for the last 2 years. What are you talking about? You know, motherfuckers can't name three classic fights on DAZN. That's not hate. That's the fact. Like, name Phil LaGreco and Amir Khan. You know, Boo Boo versus an opponent that wasn't supposed to be the original opponent. You know, Joshua Pavek. I mean, what are the classics? So, you know, I don't care. I've been doing this long enough. I don't really care about. I can tell the difference between hate and constructive criticism. If you have constructive criticism for me or like my approach to boxing, fine, I'll hear you out. But when it's hate, it's kind of in one ear out the other. A lot of motherfuckers at the end of the day, they're mad because you're not saying what you want them to say. As far as Canelo, he making a lot of money. That's very good for him. It's good for boxing in the sense of it puts a lot of focus on what we're doing. But it has yet to be proven that it's going to be good for boxing. And there's literally nothing that any of you can type or anything Eddie Hearn or Golden Boy, Oscar can say. Time will reveal if that was a decision that made sense for DAZN, where it was lucrative, and if it was right for the fans. That's it. And that's all I've ever said. As far as initially hearing about, he's making a lot of money. If you listen, if you're out here saying Canelo's broke or something like that, then you're hating. He got a bag. He got a whole fucking bag, and now it's just a matter of seeing what it's worth to DAZN. What Golden Boy and Canelo's team come up with. But I'm telling you, if it's Rocky Fielding level fights, then that shit's gonna go double wood. Period. If it's good, compelling fights the fans want to see, then we talking, we working. It's that simple. I'm not saying every single fight. Like, I'm cool. I have no problem with Rocky Fielding fight. I said that before he even signed the DAZN deal. No problem with it. Based on Canelo did move up from 54, 55. He fought the person we wanted to see him fight twice, Golovkin, and he fought Chavez at a, Chavez weight, 164.5. He moved up like 13 pounds in one fell swoop and beat the dog shit out of Chavez. So, he deserves a pick 'em fight, pick who you want type of guy. But after that, you a champion, bro. So let's get to it. And the only people that get mad at stuff like what I'm saying right now are the people who are pushing the agenda. Like, no, I don't want to wait to see. You're wrong. DAZN's the shit. Like, okay. Like, based on what? We haven't seen, we haven't seen really anything. We haven't, this is the onset of DAZN. They've been out since September. And I'm not saying, this is the thing. I'm not saying it from a perspective of I'm expecting them to have made a bunch of mega fights. But the people in the comment section are talking like they have made mega fights, and they haven't. So I'm going off of the fan commentary, what I'm seeing. I'm not saying DAZN should have, made this massive fight because they're new. They got you have to crawl before you can walk. But as far as and also Eddie Hearn, a lot of this is what Eddie Hearn is saying. He talking about Showtime will close its doors to boxing in 12 months. I'll bet money. Me and Eddie, we could do a bet, do a little friendly wager. I'm not as rich as him, but I got a couple stacks to throw away. I got a couple stacks to throw away. So he said that in October. So if you think Showtime boxing will be done by October of next year, I got a couple stacks on that bet. So somebody contact Ed, his office. We could run that bet. How they gonna close their door to boxing when they just did a 3-4 year deal with Al Heyman, and he has the deepest stable? So what's the point of a 4-year deal if they close their door in 11 months? You know what I'm saying? 12 months. See, I'm not with that. When I talk, I want it to mean something. I want people to be like, yo, Ego has a point. Logically that makes sense. I'm not out here just bumping my gums. Like, I joke around and stuff, but I'm not out here. They might fuck around and start charging us for air. So what I do is I try to conserve my breath. If I'm talking, I want it to mean something. I want it to be like, okay, I see where he's going. Like, a lot of people just be saying whatever. I understand promotion. I understand having a fighter, but that doesn't mean you have to be unrealistic. It doesn't. It simply doesn't mean that. Tom Loeffler talking about Canelo needs Triple G more than Triple G needs Canelo. In what world? In what world does Triple G need Canelo less than Canelo needs Triple G or whatever? Or what? I don't even know if I said it right because it sounds so foolish. He said Canelo needs Triple G more than Triple G needs Canelo. In what world? In what way? See, and that's the thing. A lot of the other, like, you know, reporters or whatever, they let all this shit slide. They just let them keep talking. And I'm not saying you have to cut them off, but, you know, maybe cut them off and ask for clarification, or wait till they're done and then ask for clarification. Like, what are you talking about? How does how does Canelo need Triple G? Like, and I'm not even saying it from a perspective. I hope Canelo does what's right and makes some good fights. But the reality is, DAZN gave him upfront money and a lot of it. So how does he need him? You know? And it's like people stubbornly cling to their talking points. Like, they said it before and it worked. So now that's their forever go-to talking point. But that's not the reality of the world, because things change. You know, what was prominent 2 years ago, you can't just keep saying it and then expect it to make sense. It might have made sense at that particular time, though. You know, after the first Golovkin fight, the way the public perceived it, okay, you saying that Canelo needs to wrong his right and all that, or right his wrong, that made sense. But for you to say it now, after Canelo, in my opinion, beat Golovkin cleanly and beat him at his own game, it makes no sense to be telling people that Canelo still has to prove that he's better than Golovkin, because, and it wasn't just the judges, because the judges didn't really help Canelo. They all scored it pretty close, which indicated a close fight. There was no Adelaide Bird type of scorecards. And in my opinion, Canelo won. Like, I seen it like the judges seen it. In fact, I said it on the stream yesterday. I thought Triple G was going to get stopped. In the first 7 rounds, I was like, damn, if this keeps up, Triple G getting stopped, because he's looking horrible. You know, like, I thought he looked, I was like, wow. He like, I didn't even expect him to look like that. I didn't expect Canelo to be aggressive from round 1. You know, I thought he was going to box and move and then start trying to develop and then, like, you know, turn it on like Lamont Peterson did Danny Garcia. Stay safe, you know, jab and move. And, you know, I thought he was going to do stuff like that for like the first couple of rounds. Stay safe, let Golovkin's power diminish, you know, try to sneak in a body shot when he could, and then he was going to turn it up. That's what I thought. That motherfucker came in Mexican style. You know, the Mexican came in Mexican style and was walking the man down. But Ronald Carter, nobody believes what you're saying. You said Canelo's a cheater on roids and a whole fag. Like, okay. Like, does that make you feel better? We talking boxing. You talking about, like, you know, personal feelings. All right, Gustavo, you in the fucking hot seat. I gotta catch me a body. Might as well start with you. All right, Gustavo says, Ego is annoying with all of his Triple G bashing. What on earth did I say to bash Triple G that you don't agree with? I know Kennedy Leonard. These dudes is emotional. Okay, you guys know what bashing is, right? Everybody knows what bashing is. So Gustavo's gonna tell us what I've said that is untrue, farthest from the truth, to bash Golovkin. So come on, Gus. Come on, Gustavo. Come on, Tavo. This is gonna be fun, y'all. It's so much easier to type some shit without explaining it. And that's what we're gonna illustrate here. Or Gustavo's gonna prove me wrong. So what did I say to bash Triple G that was untrue? See, this is what's wrong with these sensitive ass millennials and you know, 2018. It's not even necessarily just millennials, but just people. Everyone's all sensitive. And even if you're saying the truth, even if you can prove it, even if you could show it, even if you could illustrate it, you're bashing or you're hating, even if what you're saying is true. That's how they look at it. You said a mean thing. You know, I'm not even saying nothing to be mean. Listen, y'all motherfuckers be like, so-and-so fighter XYZ is a bitch and a pussy. I'm not doing that. I didn't say nothing about Golovkin, his wife, or nothing. You know, I didn't make it. There's no personals. I just said what I felt about him in boxing and in the ring. So what is taking Gustavo so long? Look at the names, the faces, and the profile pictures of the people doing the most hating. You know, like on some stepbrother shit. You said a mean thing first. Come on, Gustavo. Where's the bashing? What have I said that was an untruth that bashed Golovkin? Now Ego Army starting to ride on you. Fuck Gustavo. Gustavo a bitch. Where are you, Goose? See, you getting called out, bro. Where's Gustavo? Listen, people asking me separate questions. When I'm in the hot seat, I don't see nothing else, but me in the hot seat victim. Tunnel vision. Where you at, Gustavo? See, this is why nobody believes you. See, the stuff I say, I could follow up with it. These other dudes is emotional, so they'll say it, and then when it comes time to show receipts and or prove it, they just disappear. All right, you got 10 seconds. You wasting everybody's time. Come on, Goose. Duck, duck, goose. You a whole duck. 8 seconds, Gustavo. What did I say to bash Triple G that you don't agree with? You know, as far you can't even say Canelo winning because the judges had him winning. So 3 separate judges, not including me. You know, you can't be, oh, the black channels. Why do they have, 3 judges had him winning. So Andre Ward had him winning. Julio Cesar Chavez Sr. had him win. So you can't go off of what I seen in the fight. How is that bashing? All right, you got 3 more seconds, bro. Gustavo, 2 seconds. Gustavo, 1 second. And what's your final answer before my shooters find you? You got to do something, Goose. All right, shooters, enjoy that. Gustavo can go. I think they just like to cause a disruption for a short period of time, because it's like, damn, he's hitting us with fact after fact after fact. So they try to slow the bleeding, They try to slow it up or something. That's the only thing I could think of, because where is he? My shooters ain't blocked him. He still ain't responded. All right, Kennedy Linder got him. Rock-a-bye, baby. Again, I really fail to understand what the haters think this does to me. Like, how does this make me look bad? You guys make me look like a god. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not proving anything wrong. You're coming out with these outlandish statements and sensitive, you getting on your Keith Sweat shit crying. Nobody who can give you what you need. You get on here crying about shit. And then I ask you, man to man, man to woman, whatever. And they just duck and disappear. So that don't hurt me. That doesn't make me look crazy. What would make me look crazy if you actually, engaged in a educational, realistic debate and prove me wrong. That would make me look crazy. But anyway, and the other thing is, I've been doing this too long. I've been doing this longer than you've been trolling at a high level and getting paid for it. So, my bank statements alone show me that, we're on to something. Because if everything I was saying was bullshit for the last several years, I wouldn't have a channel. I wouldn't be able to consistently do this. Do you get what I'm saying? Because I've seen it. I've seen other channels come in, start saying a bunch of horse shit, and they could be hot, but they're flash in the pan. They're hot for a short period of time, and then it's over. Do you guys understand that? Like, I'm a channel where I do things that I want to do. Like, I have commentary. I could go a month or 2 months without covering no fights. I actually, earlier in the year, I was sick, so I didn't cover no fights for the first half of the year. You get what I'm saying? Other channels, if they did do that, like other popular channels, if they didn't cover no fights or send people to cover fights for 3-4 months, their channel would be, the channel would be hurting. Me, I could do from home just talking about boxing. You know, that's the reality of it. So if I have a channel that could be 100% self-sustained with just talking boxing, then I have to be talking about something. Because if I was saying a bunch of just bullshit nonstop, then, you know, my channel would ultimately fold. You know? And I encourage, listen, if you disagree with everything I'm talking about, that's fine. You do this. You know, you got all the keys and the answers. You DJ Khaled. So you get on here, do video day after day, and then all the, like, everything I say, you're saying the opposite. Let's see you grow. You know? Let's see you grow. Let's see you grow with your thought processes. Like, I'm Triple G bashing and you disagree with it wholeheartedly. Then you tell, and I'm posing realistic questions like, name the elite fighters Triple G has beaten. So if you believe Triple G has beaten clearly all these elite fighters, then you do it on your channel. Talk day in and day out. Do what I do. Get on here, you know, get a little cheap mic, and you talk about how Triple G's resume is better than Floyd's, and, you know, whatever that I'm not saying, you say that on your channel, and we'll see how you grow from that. But ultimately, like I tell you guys, when it's all said and done, people could do this and they could do this. They could do a lot of typing, they could do a lot of talking, but the proof is in the pudding. You get what I'm saying? Ain't nobody gonna like be super chatting for a bunch of bullshit and giving donations and helping you win. You know, Ego's Army helps me win because they know I stand for something. They know I'm out here working for them, that I'm working for boxing. You know, that I'm not just saying a bunch of, it would start mowing their lawn, fucking lawnmower man. You know, that's why people super chat me. It's not, people try to flip it. Oh, Ego begs, he's a homeless beggar. You know, all this stuff. He lives with mom homelessly and all, you know, that's cool. But none of that affect me, you know. Because it don't stop nothing. Because they see what happens, and I'm trying to give y'all game if y'all ever start a YouTube channel. It doesn't have to be boxing, but it could be for anything. The internet, some of the people, they want to bully you. You're not bullying me, you know. People want you to. They want to give you criticism. Like, even if you're onto something, they want to give you criticism. Like, oh, shut the fuck up, or you're wrong, to make you. All right, Carlos, look at the names and the faces of the people, the pictures of the people doing the most hating. Carlos says Ego is a beggar. All right, how am I a beggar? You in the hot seat. we'll separate all the emotion. Okay, he said LOL, strike one. Okay, how am I a beggar now? Now that you got your little laugh out, how am I a beggar? We'll separate this real quick. So what did I beg for? I'm fuck with you. Block him. I'm fucking with you too. But for real, shooters, block him. Carlos Alugi. Yeah, you a loogie. We gonna spit you out. Pause. You want to disrupt the show? Kid, you fucking with me? Now that I got your attention, yeah, wait till my shooters get your attention. Fuck what you talking about. Bow, rocka, bye, baby. We not playing that game. You know, you want to be disruptive, I'm going to do like a teacher. You know, we got to put your ass in detention. It's that simple. This is my shit. This is my show. Anywho, yeah, man, you can't take this shit seriously. Like, you know, people, they, like I said, they try to bully you, like try to make you feel like guilt trip you, you know, that's what I mean by bully, like guilt trip you. Like, they feel like if you say you're a Triple G hater, you're a racist, that's going to stop me. That I know I'm not racist, so that's not stopping shit. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, you telling me, oh, you're being mean to Triple G, you're a fucking racist. That's not doing shit to me because I know it's not the truth. And I know you can't disprove what I am saying. So, you know, I guess I was I have the perfect mindset for this internet shit because I'm not just gonna. I have a backbone. I'm not just gonna allow you to use scare tactics to try to knock me off my pivot. That's not gonna happen. You know, you could call me racist and bias ego and all this shit. That's cool. You know, like I did a video about Conor McGregor. Motherfuckers was like MMA ego. Okay, get this bag ego. I don't care. Like I really don't. Like I don't know. I don't know if I'm a robot. I don't know if I'm, you know, a cyborg or some shit. But I don't care about like little stuff like that. That don't hurt me. Oh yeah, your MMA ego. You know, as long as my family good, I'm good. You know, I'm working for myself, doing what I like doing. I'm good. You know, I don't care. You mad that I did an MMA video? Shout out to Hulk Bradley. The Black Channel. Why are they so biased? That's what I'm saying. Like, but they think that's gonna stop somebody. That's not. That's gonna make me do it more. Me personally, you dealing with the wrong one. That's how I know I hit a nerve. You know, I struck a nerve. So now I'm doing more Triple G videos. I'm gonna do one every fucking day if I want to. So you like that's what I'm saying. Like you met the wrong one. Like this is not the channel for you. You know. I'm telling you, it's just not the channel for you. Again, we can engage in a debate and disagree, not a problem. But if you out here just saying radical, random bullshit with no substance, no receipts, we gotta get you. It's that simple. Now, Triple G, the walls are closing in. He's a good fighter, a silver medalist, but his best wins or his best names on his resume have been controversial. You know, and to a degree you could say that with Canelo too. You know, you could say some of the best names he fought have been controversial, but not all. And on top of that, he's been in with more better names. You know, like I don't think some people try to make the Cotto controversial, but Canelo, I don't even think that was controversial. Canelo and Cotto. Listen, I gotta close the window because this fucking geek is mowing his lawn. Hold on. I'll be right back. Smash the like button. We working. Call me when it's gangster. I'm gonna close the window. Can y'all hear the lawnmower? Can you guys hear the lawnmower? Hulk Bradley. Yeah, that was rude. I'm sorry. That was I called him a geek. Oh. Damn, y'all can't even hear it. Okay. Well, fuck it. I'll keep the circulation going through then. Fuck it. Damn, I hear it, motherfucker. He stopped all of a sudden. He heard me call him a geek. Okay, fuck him. But yeah, man, that's what it is. Like I said, the thing is, like, people get so mad, but they're not telling you what you're saying is wrong. The bottom line is WBC ordered for Triple G to fight against Charlo. That is a good fight for boxing. I see no reason, especially with Ryota Murata losing, I see no reason why that fight can't or shouldn't get made. Triple G don't even have a home, so he's not locked into anybody. You know, he's not locked into any network, so there's no. You know, he has to shop deals around, but there's no like no limitations network wise. He's coming off a loss, so he has no belt, so he should be looking to build up his climb back up the ladder. You want a Canelo trilogy, right? He wants a Canelo trilogy. The WBC gave you your golden ticket. All you have to do is go through one more challenge in Charlo, and then there's your Canelo fight. Because DAZN and see, this is what I don't understand with Eddie Hearn. This is just me. Eddie Hearn keeps doing this. Oh, if you want to fight our guy, then you got to sign to us. So Charlo, if you want to fight him, you got to sign to us. But how come Billy Joe Saunders Obviously, the fight didn't happen because he failed a drug test. Billy Joe Saunders didn't leave Frank Warren and sign to DAZN. You know what I'm saying? So, there's also mandatories and shit. You're not going to be able to control the board like that. That's basically what I'm saying. Saunders' mandatory was Andrade, so, they couldn't force Saunders to sign to DAZN. He's a champion. So if guys put themselves in positions like Golovkin, if he beats Charlo, and then the WBC orders it, you can't force Charlo or Golovkin to sign to DAZN. You're just going to have to make the fight, or Canelo's going to get stripped for lack of fighting them. Shout out to Ricky Williams. He says Triple G will retire before he fights Charlo. Funny thing that you said that is I have an interview where I was talking to Errol Spence directly. I don't even remember where we were. I want to say New York. I don't even remember what fight it was. I'd have to look in my records. But anyway, Errol Spence said the same thing. He says, nah, I don't see Triple G fighting Charlo. He's like, nah, I don't see that. He's not going to want no smoke. So Triple G and team, they have this opportunity to prove people like Errol Spence, prove people like me, prove people like Dante's Boxing Nation, prove us all wrong by making the fight and making it next when it's still relevant, when it just got ordered, not making it after, lose to somebody else and then later on make it. I'm talking about making it now. That's the power is in their hands. I'm just giving you my outlook. I don't see Triple G fighting Charlo next. That's just my opinion. But I'm trying to tell you, I'm giving you guys the keys. This is the reason why new media, it's like we can't lose. I'm giving you my honest opinion. I don't think Triple G will fight Charlo next. But that's not what I want. I want Charlo to get an opportunity to see how good he is. I want Triple G to prove his worth against a young, hungry lion like Charlo. So even if I'm proven wrong, I tell you, any day of the week, I don't mind being wrong because it's what's right for boxing. So either I'm going to be right or I'm going to be wrong, and I'm going to be happily wrong. It's that simple. So either Triple G's not going to fight Charlo, which I don't think he's going to fight him next, or he is, and I'm going to be totally wrong, and then I'm going to be happy that I'm wrong because I think it's a good fight. Now you tell me how we losing on this side, the real side. Triple G versus Chocolatito. Hey, y'all wildin'. Yeah, and Ronda Rousey and shit. I'm not trying to see that. I'm not trying to see Triple G versus Ronda Rousey. I'm sorry. She an actor in the WWE. I don't want to see fucking these random ass fights. And you know what the worst thing about with Triple G's, his age, he's 36, which is not old as a person, but for boxing, it's a bit old for a silver medalist. Like a silver medal, that's still good. I mean, you didn't get the gold medal, but you're right there. Shakur Stevenson has a silver medal. Amir Khan has a silver medal. Amir Khan didn't wait until Kell Brook, and I can't even say Kell Brook. He didn't fight 36 fights without fighting nobody. You know what I'm saying? Nobody that could possibly beat him. People thought Zab Judah could beat Amir Khan. Go look at what fight that was. Amir Khan fought Marco Antonio Barrera. You know what I'm saying? It's almost uncanny for a silver medalist to have as many fights, and then nobody thought anyone had a chance of beating Golovkin up until Canelo. Because even Jacobs, I knew that Jacobs could give Triple G a tough fight and maybe beat him, but people said I was crazy. So even Jacobs, nobody gave him a shot. They were saying Jacobs has a paper chin and he's going to get dealt with. So up until Canelo, there was literally nobody who pre-fight people thought I'm not saying nobody, but when I say it loosely, large groups of people thought had any chance. That's uncanny in boxing. I'm not talking about wishful thinking either. I hope Dominique Wade beats him. I hope Willie Monroe beats him. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about people that genuinely really thought that Dominique Wade was the guy to beat him. Gregor's Prasga was the guy to beat him. Genuinely believed, and I'm not talking about like inner circle, like, you know, Billy Briscoe thought Rosado would beat Triple G. I'm talking about like fans that have nothing to do with the camps, have nothing to do with the promotion, just pure fans. Who really thought Kell Brook was going to beat Golovkin, moving up from middleweight 13 pounds? Who? People said it was a suicide mission from what I remember. They're like, they thought Kell Brook was going to get beat worse and knocked out smooth. You know, who really thought Martin Murray coming off a draw with Felix Sturm and losing to Sergio Martinez was the one to beat Golovkin? That's unheard of. He's a silver medalist. That's unheard of for, you know, up until Canelo. That's the only person that I could think of where people genuinely gave the other guy an opportunity, like a chance to beat you. You can even look at Mayweather. As great as he is, there were people, especially early on, even late, maybe because people hated him, but definitely early on, that people thought Floyd wouldn't get past, you know, as he was proving his worth. I know people that thought Zab would beat him. Diego Corrales would beat him. Some people thought Ricky Hatton could honestly beat him. Miguel Cotto, Sugar Shane Mosley, Oscar De La Hoya, Canelo. You know, there were some names that people thought. Pacquiao, even though they fought, you know, 5 years after the first negotiate, there were really names where people thought they could beat him. I remember some people were even saying Maidana in the rematch could do what Antonio Tarver did to Roy Jones. They were saying stuff like that. You know, I've never seen that. I've never seen somebody where, like, you have 30-something fights and no one ever thought any of your opponents could beat you. Never. Up until maybe Canelo. See, look. Proving my point. I actually thought Ricky Hatton would win. How young and naive I was. That's what I'm saying. Like, okay, if I'm lying, excluding Canelo, because that's the one that I admitted that people thought could have went either way. Name somebody that Triple G beat where you would honestly say you heard a lot of people favoring the other guy to upset Triple G. Name the opponent name. That's all we're asking for. And I'm going to go to them videos. I shouldn't even told you. But you guys name it. I should have just not told you and then set y'all the fuck up. Name the opponent. David Lemieux? Name the opponent. Hello, can y'all hear me? Hamza says, yeah, good question, Ego. Can't name him. Mike Tyson. If y'all, listen, I'm not playing around. If y'all leaving stupid names and shit, y'all just gonna get blocked, or put in timeout. I'm not playing. I want to know real names. I don't care about this little kid games and stuff. We trying to talk boxing. See, this is what they do. When I joke around and talk about a movie or music or something, they say, oh my gosh, get back to boxing. And then when y'all be playing around, it's all good. Listen, we not playing right now. Pacquiao Broner's not official, but I think it has a good chance of happening. Look, name the person. Name a person like Rosado, Asumamu, whatever his name, Adama. You know, Gregor's Prasga, you thought was the one to beat Golovkin. Hey, bro, look at Freddie Santos. He said, "Who can beat Triple G?" Andre Ward, you know, and then other guys have a chance to beat him. That's the point. Charlo has a chance to beat him. I'm not saying 100% Charlo would beat him, but goddamn it, if I had to take a pick, I would favor Charlo. But I would say he at the very least, is a good fight and he has a chance. Jacobs in a rematch, I thought he beat him the first time. So he might be able to make more adjustments to win, you know, to the point where there's no doubt and he can win on the scorecards. Demetrius Andrade has a definite chance to beat him. Southpaw, slick, can box, brawl, you know, was able to take some good shots in his second fight at middleweight. So, you know, Billy Joe Saunders maybe had a chance. So there's some people that have a chance, but he didn't fight those guys. He didn't fight the guys that we thought at least have remotely some type of chance. Andre Ward, he don't have a chance. Andre Ward would have beat Golovkin. Book it. That's why they didn't fight him. That would have derailed everything. We wouldn't even been talking about Triple G Canelo like that, because the buck would have stopped there, in my honest opinion, and Andre Ward would have dogged him, probably stopped him. Vanes might have roasted a 154-pounder on short notice. So with 2 weeks' notice, you thought Vanes coming off the couch for 2 years and a loss. See, I know these are hard questions, and people don't like the reality of it. They don't like hearing it laid out so bluntly, but it's the truth. Unless you guys can tell me who people were favoring to beat Golovkin. Dominic Wade, I never even knew who he was. I would have rather seen Triple G fight Dominique Dawes. You know? Or Dwayne Wade or some shit. Like, I mean, I didn't even know who that was. I'd rather see him fight Dominique Wilkins. At least he has a height advantage. You feel me? Like, you know, come on, stop, man. What is y'all talking about? Yeah, Dominique Dawes from gymnastics. I would have rather see that. Yeah. See? And see, people get mad at me. They get mad at me because I'm saying it so blunt. But I'm telling you what you think that you afraid to say. You know, all these other motherfuckers be afraid to say what I'm saying. But I believe what I'm saying, so I don't really care. I believe this. Shout out to Freddie Santos, $5 super chat. I see you. You know? But you can't even say Jacobs, Johnny. You can't say Jacobs because I did videos at that time. I covered that fight live. They were saying Jacobs was getting clapped. Don't look at the fight after and then now say Jacobs had a shot. I'm talking about leading up to the fight. People were saying Jacobs was going to get destroyed, and Jacobs, just go look at any of the videos, and then whenever that fight was, go look at the oldest comments during that time. And then I guarantee you the comments weren't in favor of Jacobs. And I know these motherfuckers didn't just go back and delete their comments, so they'll still be there. So go look on old videos I did and the comments that were 2 years ago or whatever that fight was, you know, talking about the fight, and go look what people are saying. They said, oh, Dimitri Perot knocked out Jacobs. He's done. He's done for. That's what they were saying. So don't see, people are famous for this. They wait till an outcome. I do a 7 reasons or something, and then if I get it wrong, now all of a sudden they show up. Aha, ego, close your channel. But you wasn't saying that, close your channel. You was quiet as a church mouse when the video was up, but you wait for the outcome and see that I was wrong. Now you want to come out the woodwork. You know, anyone could do that once it's already proven what it is and what it ain't. You know, people didn't want to go on a limb for Jacobs. That's what it is. Now maybe they respect him, but at the time they weren't showing the respect. I did the Jacobs media day for that fight, and he stopped the interview to give my channel props, and he said, "I tip my hat out to you." He's like, "Cause you were one of the people calling it fair, and you know weren't picking sides, and you're just giving it a fair shake." The video's up on my channel. Jacob stopped the interview because he knows that I was one of the only people, being realistic with the fight and like even giving him a shot. The video's still up. See, my dude Kennedy Linder said, I remember that. I do too. It was in Andre Ward's gym. Jacobs had a hat on. He had a gray sweater. I have a good memory. you know? And he stopped the whole fucking interview because he knows I was one of the only people who was like being objective about the fight, and I thought it was a good fight. And I'm like, no, y'all sleeping on Jacobs. And he must have, heard the videos, seen the videos, and the rest was history. I didn't tell him to do that. He just chose to do that. So, I was one of the only people that was giving him any type of shred of chance. And then after the fight, now people, oh yeah, Jacob. No, you was saying Jacobs was going to get knocked out. Don't play it. Don't try it. And they always try to try it after an outcome. Like Chocolatito get knocked the fuck out. Oh yeah, Chocolatito. I mean, who said he was number one? You motherfucker. You said he was number one pound for pound. You ain't never heard me on my channel say he's number one pound for pound. You ain't never heard that. I actually did videos saying the opposite, saying he's good. I like watching him, but he ain't number one pound for pound. And they were mad at me. That's why I don't care, because it's all going to be proven over time. Either I'm lying or not. That's why, part of why I've been around so long. Because I'm not just saying bullshit. Listen, if you bet with your heart, you're going to lose. More often than not, you're going to lose. I don't have a heart. So that, that helps me in this game. I've seen people that I'm close with, fighters that I know personally, get knocked the fuck out in front of me. So you have to be able to separate your brain and your senses from your heart when judging this sport. I don't care if you're Mexican. Just because a Mexican fighter, you can root for them all you want, that don't mean they're going to win. You got to look at the stylistic matchup. It's the same thing if you're black or, Haitian, and you're, Bermain Stavern is going to kick Wilder's ass. You got to look at the matchup. It don't matter if you Haitian. Is Stavern going to win? With his, he was inactive at that time. His fight with Povetkin got canceled at the time. He hadn't been in the ring in 19 months. It don't matter if you Haitian. And that's the reality of what it is. If you bet with your heart, you're going to be wrong. More often than not, you will be wrong. That's why we be drilling these boys. Pause. Because they be betting the dumb bet just off of, oh yeah, this guy's going to win because I'm from the same place as him. Okay. All right, let's see. And I'm not telling you not to support your own or support someone from the same. That's cool. You're supposed to do that. Someone that looks like you, sounds like you, speaks the same language as you. Like, I have no problem with that. But I have a problem with if that's your only basis of picking them to win and then talking crazy and downing other races to, promote some bullshit. Like, oh yeah, this guy's going to win. Like, that's above and beyond. If you just said, oh, I like this guy because he's from Argentina, my family's from Argentina, or I'm from Argentina, or half Argentinian, that's cool. I don't have a problem with that. But where you're like, oh, the Black Channel, and doing a bunch of stupid shit, that's something different when you're delusional about it. Shout out to Real Brother 32. You heard $5 super chat. Shout out to Ego Army. I see you. The General Ego salute for the livest live stream. We done the livest live stream. We done the livest gates on YouTube. I remember that video, boss. Just watched it from 3 years ago. See? Tell the truth. Tell the truth. You just got to keep it real. And you know what the funny thing is? I get called all types of names and racist and I'm one of the most objective people. Listen, Jamal Charlo, I tell you, he has a chance to beat Golovkin, but Golovkin has a chance to beat him. That's why I want to see the motherfucking fight. These other dudes, they be like, oh, Charlo, who is he beat? He's getting his monkey ass whooped, and they saying all this radical shit. I'm not saying that. I'm saying Triple G's a good fighter. He's a silver medalist. Resume is a little bit on the side, right? His game plan is pretty kind of one-dimensional. Canelo showed that. But he's still, even with what he does well, he has a chance to beat Charlo. But guess what? The same goes for Charlo. Charlo's lines only. He definitely has a chance to beat Triple G, which is why I want to see the fight. I can make a pick and land on somebody, but ultimately, I'm never above wanting to see it. I think Wilder beats AJ. I really do. But I never said AJ doesn't have no shot. Ever. These dudes be doing all that extra shit. Oh, yeah, AJ will knock Wilder's head back into Alabama into a trash can. All this extra shit. Like, if you feel all that, then let's see the fight. No excuses. So he shouldn't fight Dillian Whyte next. He should fight Wilder Fury winner. You know? There are too many people who never see the fight as 50-50. Man, I always give credit. On the treadmill at the gym listening. Good stuff, Ego. Shout out to my dude, Benicio. I see you. Ego, you are hilarious, man. I'm the stream king. Thank you, though. Who's Jordan? Man, who the fuck is Jordan? See? Wilder's a bum. Perfect example. Why? Okay. Bet you any type of money Wilder knock you out. So you're not that much of a bum because he'll sleep you. You be the next Zealand off. You be Charlie dozing off. You'll get stretched. Bet that. See, that's what I'm saying. That's that emotional shit. You Charlie dozing off and will get slept by Wilder, but you calling him a bum. Okay. That motherfucker be bomb squat. Charlie dozing off. He a bum and you in Wonderland. You know, this is crazy. Wilder would get criminal charges if he fought Jordan M and turned him into Charlie dozing off. Cause he would be dozing off. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, these motherfuckers be talking crazy about people that kick their ass. You can't sit there and say your heart don't rule your head and have that opinion. What are you talking about, Danny H? I could do whatever I want. What are you talking about? Man, y'all know what I'm saying. I'm keeping it a stack. He be Charlie dozing off, but he calling somebody a bum. All that, that's what I'm saying. Windmill Wilder, he'll windmill you out this fucking planet, though. That's all, like, bet something. I'll film it for free. I'll fly wherever Charlie dozing off, that Jordan M. You spar with Wilder, you know, and I'll meet y'all at the gym, whatever gym. Y'all can go to Africa. I'll come out there. I promise you that. Spar with Wilder. Sign a disclaimer and a waiver, and then we'll see the bum. We'll see who's the bum when you be Charlie dozing off. Shout out to Johnny, $2 super chat. I got Jacobs this weekend. Who you got, Ego? You know, I haven't put too much thought into it, but I got to rock with Jacobs. That's my guy. But I've seen more from him. So, you know, it would be, for me, I like Derevyanchenko. I wanted to see him get an opportunity with Triple G, but Triple G fought Vanes. Matarosin off a 2-year layoff and a loss. And in another weight class, and he brought him up. But aside from that, I just seen more from Jacobs at a high level. So I got to pick him. This dude always trying to treating someone. What? Ronald Carter, what are you talking about? This dude always trying to treating someone. Is that English? Where y'all from, man? Where y'all at? Where y'all from? Who's trying to treating someone? What does that even mean in English? These motherfuckers can't spell. And they be saying, oh, Ego, you're an idiot. Shit. I'm an idiot that make more than you, and I'm an idiot that can spell. So I'll take those odds. See, they hate it. I try to just be cool, chill, and humble. And then y'all make me have to stunt on y'all. Then I got to stunt. Stunt gang. Yeah, Ronald Carter laughing because you know that shit didn't make sense. This man's treating it trick or treat. What are you talking about, bro? Anywho, Ego's the idiot, but you jocking his channel, trolling for attention on a male-dominated chat room. Why you doing him like that, Hamza? Why you gotta do him like that? That's true though. Y'all always got the excuses. I'm driving. It was autocorrect. Nah, you need to sit over and park, bruh. Y'all always got a fucking excuse. Oh, my girl was talking to me. I'm driving on the freeway. Well, don't do all that. I don't want nobody getting speeding tickets and all that. So watch the replay if you can't type and you're not in a position to type. Oh my gosh. He says, you're not fucking cool. You're wearing fucking sunglasses inside, fucking idiot. This cunt blocks anyone that talks sense. Bro, you don't even know how to spell inside. You spelled it as two separate words, bro. And I'm an idiot. But hold on, don't block him yet. Shooters, stand down. Let's unpack this together. He says I'm not fucking cool when I never tried to be cool. Then you spelled inside as two. He said in space side. And I'm the idiot. Hold on. You don't know how to spell inside, bro. Did you graduate? What grade are you in? What grade are you in? Did you graduate? I ain't never seen someone put a space in inside. Yeah, I'm in space side. Like, you still wearing sunglasses, idiot. Why do you keep calling me idiot and you spelled inside with a space between it? You put a gap between inside. And I'm the idiot. What grade are you in, Anthony Joshua? And don't duck me. Don't duck me. How are you going to call me an idiot and you can't spell a simple word as inside? This is what we got to break it down. We one big happy family. And then you spell your with the wrong your, but I'm an idiot. You say your when it's supposed to be with an apostrophe re. So how are you calling me? You're not whining any fashion competition, bro. You can't even spell winning. Okay, you done. Hooked on phonics work for me. The motherfucker can't spell winning, your, and he put a space in between inside. This is done. Shooters, get to clap him. He said those glasses are cheap. Womp, womp, womp. You tried it. You tried it at least. Thank you for playing. Do, 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 do. Man, don't come for me. Don't come for me unless you're ready. You named after a man that already exists. Like, you know, at least 50 Cent and stuff, they took the name of deceased street legends and shit. You motherfuckers named yourself after someone who's alive and well. Then you can't spell. I'm like, just stop it while you're still behind. Hey. You see what I had to deal with? See what I had to go through? Motherfucker said in space side. You need to get out space the fuck out of here. Yeah. What are you talking about? This is what I go through, y'all. My life is hard. Cause the customers I gotta deal with, they be on some shit. Jealousy is a mofo. That's what I'm saying. He's like, your glasses are cheap. When have you ever heard me brag about my glasses? He's like, you're not winning any fashion shows. Bro, I'm wearing a fleece, like, and glasses. When have I ever said, man, these glasses, these are number one. I didn't say nothing about my glasses. I'm sitting down in my room, you know. I'm not trying to win no fashion. Like, what do people even be talking about? I don't get it. You're not winning any fashion show. Like, what fashion show am I in? What are you talking about? You're not going to win a fashion show like that. I didn't enter any fight. This ain't America's Next Top Boxing channel, motherfucker. I'm not auditioning for Tyra Banks. What are you talking about? Dude, I'm like, yeah, so Canelo, he's on DAZN and Triple G. We can't wait. You're not going to win a fashion show. What? Jose Gonzalez says you have fucking home chilling. Fuck, you got to look your best for it. That's what I'm saying. Motherfucker like on the catwalk. Yeah, I shake my little tush on the cat. Like, I'm a model and you know what I mean. And I do my little turn on the catwalk. Like, what the fuck am I supposed to be doing? I'm not trying to win no fashion show. Man, my channel is 90% dudes. What you talking about fashion show? Like I'm just supposed to Vogue for y'all. These dudes be on some weird shit. That's what I'm saying, man. These dudes be like extra ass weird. Like, I just thought about it. My channel is like 90% dudes, and you talking about I need to be on a fashion show and like impress y'all. Vogue. We just gonna Vogue a little bit, you know what I'm saying? I'm sorry if I ain't giving you guys what y'all want on my channel. Not enough fashion, just too much boxing talk, new media. We gonna get it cracking. Hey. Vogue. We gonna Vogue with a little bit. Hey. Vogue. Hey. Vogue. You know, I'm gonna do some more fashion shit. I gotta work on my fashion shit for y'all. You know what I'm saying? I gotta work. These fucking clowns, man. I'm working on my fashion shit for y'all. You know what I'm saying? They say I ain't doing enough fashion for y'all. Hey. I'm too sexy for my channel. Too sexy for my channel. I'm too sexy for this chair. Too sexy for this chair. Oh, sexy, yeah. I'm too sexy for DAZN. Too sexy for DAZN. Too sexy, yeah. I'm too sexy for this mic. Too sexy for this mic. I'm sexy, yeah. Hey. Hey, we jamming today. I'm too sexy for DAZN. Too sexy for DAZN. So sexy it. Let's get it. Gang. My girl. He said my girl out here. Oh my God. He said my girl out here cracking up. Man, he said I wasn't doing enough fashion for y'all. I'm trying to give y'all what y'all need. This is my full-time income, you know. Y'all say y'all want more fashion. It's cool. Don't have me play YMCA because it's really finna be over. Pack of bums. Nah, I ain't stopping shit. You stop watching me. I ain't watching you. You watching me. Just know that. You watch me, I don't watch you. Next question. I don't think Ortiz signed with DAZN yet. I haven't heard of it. I heard they were talking or something, but shit, I mean, who cares? Is he gonna fight Joshua? He was signed to Matchroom before. He was signed to Matchroom, and then he still didn't fight Joshua or Dillian Whyte. So who cares? Unless they making some of those fights. Come on, come on. Who's Amaya? Listen, they coming up with these played out ass arguments. New media, gang gang. Oh my gosh, he back, yo. This fucking idiot that wears sunglasses inside. He put it with the dash now. He put the inside. I know it's the same person. First it was a space. Bruh. Block Danny H. We done. You done. That motherfucker coming back misspelling shit. I'm back, motherfucker. I hate you so much I have to keep watching and get pointers. Hey, Danny H gotta go. We had our fun with Danny H. Try again with another account. We working. He said, "Wow, extreme man." This what I'm saying. These dudes, they turn into real. I'm putting cases. I'm getting restraining orders on all you bitches. And I got the blicky, yeah, coming with the sticky, yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? I gotta get restraining orders on all y'all. These dudes don't know how to take it. These dudes is obsessed with me. It's like, I'm not even, like, you can't mean what you say, because if it was true, then why would you be so obsessed with me? You know, if I was the worst thing, you know, since the bubonic plague, then why are you here still? You know? Hey, yo. I want to say a couple things. All right, look. Dear Ego, I wrote you, but you still ain't calling. I left my cell, home phone, and my page at the bottom. You must not have got them. There probably was a problem at the post office or something. But fuck it. How's your daughter? Hey, yo. Please don't come out. You could have signed that autograph for Matthew. That's my little brother, man. We waited in a blistering cold for you for 4 hours and you just said no. You're like his fucking idol. He wants to be just like you. He likes you more than I do. Look. Hey, yo. Bust it. Ego, remember on that live stream that one time you hit me? Oh, hold on. We gotta. I don't want no copyright shit. Hey, yo, hold on. Yo, hella funny. I'm trying to read these comments. Stop leaving the comments. Hey, yo. Hey, yo, Ego. Remember that one time on the hot seat, on the hot beat? Let me stop before they might try to get me with a copyright. You said if I write you, you would write back. These dudes be so mad. Why are you so mad, man? They so mad. That's my girlfriend screaming in the truck. I didn't slit her throat. Hey, Slim, dare me to drive? Remember that Phil Collins song, Through the Air in the Night? Could have stopped that other guy from drowning, but didn't. Then Ego saw it all at his concert and found him. That could have been us, Ego. We should have been together, too. Like, hell. Hey, yo, what's this type of shit about us meant to be together? That type of shit will make me want us not to meet each other. Man, I'm just trying to help them from bouncing off the walls when they get down some. P.S. We should be together too. It's me, Slavin. Remember when you blocked me on that other video and I came back like 18 times? You said you loved all your fans. You got a bunch of super chats and you'll never change. Let me stop, man. Remember when I spelled inside and I put the space in between it? I never graduated school. I just watch your videos. I want to be just like you. Like, motherfucker, I graduated. Slavin got issues. Bro, he came back like 40 times. The motherfucker, he the real Michael Myers. Fuck Halloween. That motherfucker came back for the last 40 years. Micah Brown. You brown like doo-doo. It's doo-doo, baby. Nobody gives a shit what you talking about. AJ will knock out Wilder cold. He need to knock out a contract cold. How about that? Catch me outside. How about that? Fill out a contract. Fill out a contract. How about that? You know what I'm saying? What you talking about? You got to knock out the contract before you can knock out the opponent. You dig? What you talking about? You dig? Yeah, he's going to knock out Wilder Cole. He needs to knock out that $50 million contract. You dig? Everybody put, you dig? Keith, I try to tell y'all, these dudes be in their feelings. Like Drake. Kiki, do you love me? Are you ready? Do you never... These dudes be in their feelings. You dig? Knock out that contract so we can see it. Sign the contract, big boy. You know? Listen, they catching feelings, we catching flights. They catching feelings, we catching bodies. New media, gang, gang. This is the way we do it. West Side. I told you, I put the whole Bay Area, NorCal, and California on my back. Please believe that. We the future. They catch feelings, we catch bodies. We catch flights. They catch feelings. Let's get it. Gang. Gang. So, anyway. These dudes be mad but coming back. What part of the game is that? Okay, open the gates. Where you from? I never heard that name from. Wilder's knocking himself out of a fight, asking for 50-50. Okay, so what's the percentage Listen, I'm going to put you in a hot seat. I'll take that one. Fuck it. You know, I already caught so many bodies. Let's see if I catch another one. All right. So what percentage? Since you the guru of boxing promotions, what's a fair promotion percentage for Wilder? And why shouldn't he get 50-50 for all the bullshit? Opinda, we about to open you. Let's get it. We gonna open this conversation with a debate. Let's get it. Smash the like button. We working on gang. Okay, Opinda. So you tell me. Okay, so answer this. You said 60-40 in favor of AJ is fair. Why do you care about 10% more? So you would rather the fight not happen just to see Wilder not get 10% more. Explain that. You're up. See, this is what I'm saying, man. This is like people, pure greed and pride and ego, no pun intended. That's stupid. So you would rather them never fight because they're arguing over 10%. Wow, Hulk Bradley on you. He said Opinda sound like a new STD. Hey, they on you. AJ is more popular. That's not really even proven, bro. What are you talking about? AJ more popular in the smaller UK. Nobody in America know him. All that shit they say, all that shoot 'em up shit y'all be talking. All that shoot 'em up shit. Nobody knows AJ out here really, except for hardcore boxing fans, So it works both ways, and America's bigger. So what are you talking about? All the shit they be saying about Wilder, nobody knows him in America or the UK. He's been to the UK. AJ don't be coming out here like, Wilder's been for more high profile fights. Wilder been out that way more than he been out than AJ been out this way. What fight you see AJ at? Name one fight you seen AJ at in the US. Nobody out here even knows Wilder. See, you on that bullshit. Nobody knows him, but UK and US media keep asking Eddie Hearn. See, this is why you a clown. US and UK media, Sky Sports, IFL, they're all asking and talking about Wilder, doing videos and putting Wilder in their title. Tell IFL and Sky Sports to never use Wilder's name in their title, even if it comes up in conversation. Don't put his name in the title then. See how stupid that would sound? Why did they put Wilder's name in the title in the headline of the article if nobody knows who he is? Because as a creator myself and having a popular channel, I put the title that I think is going to generate the most looks, the thumbnail and the title that's going to generate. So if Andre Ward's talking about Canelo and Golovkin, but then he also talked about a small segment about DeMarcus Corley, no disrespect to DeMarcus Corley, but I would probably title it something to do with Canelo and Triple G, because that's the bigger current relevant fighters that he's talking about. So you struggling right now. Nobody knows him in the UK, yet the UK and USA media keep asking Eddie Hearn about the same guy. Nobody knows him in the UK, but they were pushing for Dillian Whyte, a lesser known fighter than AJ, to fight Wilder. So why would you want a less popular fighter from the UK to fight Wilder? It's not looking good. I told you these hot seats gonna go quick. Old Pinda's looking like closed Pinda. We closing them down. We closing them down for the winner. So why do you care about the 50-0? What are you talking about? Mayweather's record? Get this bum out of here. You just wasting time now. You ain't talking about shit. 50-0, that Mayweather's record? What are you even talking about? Get him out. He's a bum. Pack of bums. That's 3 strikes. Between you not saying nothing, that's definitely enough strikes. You wasting my time. Listen, why are they asking me questions and they're not even answering my first question? We're not playing that. You have to answer my first question. You're a shit house. Pack of bums. The lot of you. You just a pack of bums. All these people talking this stupid shit. Nobody knows Wilder, but yet the UK channels included put Wilder in his titles. Why are you putting his name in the title then? If IFL TV has, I'm assuming predominantly, the name of it's called I Film London, right? So I'm assuming their fan base probably comes mostly from the UK, because they're on that side of the pond and they cover fights that Americans don't even know about, aside from the big fights that everyone in boxing knows about. They'd be like Liam. They'll be interviewing all of them, Dave Allen's and all the people. So they're UK based. They cater more to the UK, and then occasional other fights or whatever. And even them are putting Wilder's name in the title when Eddie Hearn's doing the thing, an interview, or when Frank Warren or whatever. So why would you put Wilder's name in the title if no one knows who he is? That wouldn't resonate with your core audience. They'd be like, who's this Wilder guy? Why do I keep seeing his name in titles? It wouldn't make sense, dummy. This is how dumb they are. They know the shit they're saying don't make sense. Okay, so if I did a video, let's say I did a video with whoever, Canelo, and Canelo was talking about, oh yeah, I used to get trained by Hacksaw Jim Duggan. People didn't know who Hacksaw Jim Duggan was. Then I'm like, if I put in the title, they'd be like, who the fuck is Hacksaw Jim Duggan? I don't know who that is. I'm not familiar with him. So that we already know they playing games with that. Nobody knows him. Nobody knows him, but his name is in titles, and people are asking him about a guy they don't know. Makes no sense. You know, and IFL, Sky Sports, they've interviewed Wilder. So why are they not like, who is this black guy? Like, how do they even know to interview him if nobody knows him? If they're UK organizations, why is Sky Sports, why they try to get him to cover the Joseph Parker fight? If nobody knows who Wilder is, you know, well, you're just going to have a random dark-skinned black dude who's 6'7" doing your telecast and no one knows? You see how stupid that is? Sky Sports wanted to hire Wilder for the Joseph Parker fight, but no one knows him. Why would you hire someone no one knows? What's the point of like paying for his flight and, you know, paying him a check to help you commentate and no one knows him? Why didn't they get the guy from Menace with the cheeseburger? I got these cheeseburgers, man, please. Why did they get him to call the fight? Hello? Why did Sky Sports not call the black dude from Menace with the crumpled up cheeseburger bag to call the fight? If it just any black will do, just any black guy will do, and no one has to know him, why didn't they get the cheeseburger dude from Menace and pay him? He looked like he needed his fucking teeth look like wood. He looked like he needed the money more than Wilder. So why didn't they get him? Got these cheeseburgers, man, please, man. Sky Sports, I suck you, Sky. Got these cheeseburgers, man, please. Why'd they get him to call the fight? You see how stupid this shit is? Nobody knows who Wilder is, you know? But UK companies are interviewing him and or putting his name in the titles, putting his name in the headlines, and or trying to recruit him to do commentary. Make it make sense. See, Gold is just killing you. Ego's Army is just killing you. He said Wilder has higher viewership than AJ. All online for people to see. Exactly. Oh my God. Now Ego Army is killing y'all. See, this is why y'all don't want it with the Army. Richard M. He said, how many people know Rocky Fielding? LOL. I think we all know Wilder. Exactly. Canelo, remember everyone's, DAZN got the biggest stars. Canelo and AJ. And Canelo's getting ready to fight somebody in America that is well, you know, lesser known than Wilder is in the UK. So how does that work? Eagle Army be riding on y'all stupid asses. And it feels good. I guess the UK doesn't have internet or television. See, that's what I'm saying. They trying to make it look like, motherfucker, I got UK fans, and I'm not even the fighter. So what are we talking about? You know, this is why I do the Boxing Ego roll call. You know, I do the Boxing Ego roll call, and I have people, they be like, oh, Sheffield in the house, Liverpool, you know. I got all types of people. So how I got people from the UK that know me, and I'm not even the fighter. So you mean to tell me they don't know Wilder, but they know me? Like, these dudes be saying whatever, bro. I think that's pretty. I got 150. Wilder got 1 million followers. I got 150,000 on YouTube, and I'm known. They know me. So I mean, how does that make sense? Come on, let's do a roll call. We'll see if we have any UK in the house right now. Hey, where y'all at? Where y'all from? Tell me where you at. Where you from? We doing a midstream roll call. Hey, one time, Chicago on the grind. Where y'all at? Where y'all from? Tell me where you at. Where you at? Where you from? Get it. 510 Oakland. Shout out to Akron to Vegas. Belize. And please believe. See? MD from London. We got UK. Let's get it. We keep gunning. They keep running. New media. Shout out to Dubai. London, Essex. Shout out to London. See? That's what I'm saying. London in here deep right now. Lancaster, Cali, NYC, where y'all at? One time, London, Chi-Town, one time, Tampa. Shout out to DR, Brooklyn, stand up, Inglewood, always up to no good. All right, we got a hater. Hold on, we got to stop. Look, we gonna acapella him. Felix Sula, he said 150,000 YouTube followers, yet you only have 190 watching. That's because you don't know shit about YouTube, right? What do you do for a living? Now we got a hot seat. Felix Sula, look at the names, the faces, and the profile pics of the people doing the most hating. What do you do for a living? And be honest. Don't come up with, oh, I work for Elon Musk. Be honest. What do you do for a living? Yeah, we stopped the roll call. He want attention. I'm going to give him what he need. Felix, what do you do for a living? You so concerned with what I'm doing, so let's talk about what you doing. What do you do for a living? He a bum, nothing, LOL. Hey, you got to do something. You go army riding on you. Come on, Felix, stand up. What you do? What do you do for a living? I work in a telecom firm. How much you make? How much you make? Every 2 weeks, how much you make? Come on, Mr. Telecom. Let's judge. Let us judge your life. You like, oh, I know you only got 190 watching. Okay. Felix is a sperm donor. Hold on, Ronald Carter, I'm not even talking to you. He said I'm a real estate broker in 3 states. 3 states. Who are you? I'm not even talking to you. We talking to Felix. Who are you? Where you come from? Where Felix at? See, this they try to tag team when I already got someone in the hot seat. Felix, where you at, doggy? All right, he got 10 seconds. Five seconds. Ronald Carter pulled over. Who are you, dog? Like, what are you talking about? You pulled over. You pulled over for what? Who are you? Hold on. Get rid of Felix. Ronald Carter. Who are you, Ronald? Let's get to Ronald Carter. You know what I'm saying? We do this a cappella. You talking about you in Fairfield. Yeah. So what? What does that have to do? Nah, we done with Felix. Earlier you said, I don't even know who you are, bro. Like Floyd said, I barely even know who the fuck you are. You talking about I'm a real estate agent for 3 states. I don't even know you. I don't even know who you are. You have no profile picture. What real estate company you work for? Since you want to bring up your job, like what? You make more money than me, hella randomly, bro. What real estate company you work for? Keller Williams. Okay, what's your name? Your name is Ronald Carter? Because I'm trying to understand where you even came from. You're like, yeah, man, you in Fairfield. Meet me at King's. Who are you? I don't even know who you are. What am I meeting you for? What did these dudes be talking about? That's what I'm saying on some CONOR stuff. I made a comment about about you being a real estate agent, and I don't even know who the fuck you are. That's what you're telling me. Hey, bruh, this is you. Hey, I just looked you up. This you? Bruh, this is you. I looked it up. Fact check. Keller Williams, Ronald Carter. This is you? Dog, this is you, doggy? So you want to play, okay. This is you. Don't say laughing my ass off. This is you. What you mean, no? You said Keller Williams, Ronald Carter. This is you? We pull up receipts. Homie, this you? If you don't sit your good dad, school teacher, substitute teacher looking ass, bro, is this you? Look, bro, you talking about Fairfield. These aren't even Fairfield numbers, dog. Fairfield 707. Ask E40. He from Vallejo. You got how you got 317 numbers and you supposed to be from Fairfield? Let's talk about it. What the fuck is 317? That don't sound like no base shit. 415, 707, 510. What you talking about? Blood, I'm from Watt. So you hold on. Blood, you from Watts and you a real estate agent? So you a banging ass real estate agent? Like, hey, Blood, hey, what's bracket? We got these new houses on the market. We got what you talking about, Blood? I thought you was a real estate agent. But now you talking this blood shit. Now it's about blood and cuz. What real estate? So you work for Keller and Williams, Blood. Hey, it's all the way Bracken. It's Bracken over here and Keller and Williams. What the fuck are you talking about, dog? Who are you? You sounding like an imposter. So okay, so you a gangbanger real estate agent. You a gangbanger realtor. Like, hey, you don't want to get them mork ass houses. You don't want to get them mork ass houses, Blood. This shit ain't all the way Bracken. Hey, don't buy that house. Like, why shouldn't I buy that house? Cause that shit blue. That shit blue on Cedar Block, Blood. What you talking this blood shit? You know, shout out to my Bloods and all my Crips. What you talking about? Don't get that blue house over there. What type of real estate you see, dog? Y'all be faking. I can't believe you. Don't get that buster ass, get that fucking buster ass blue house. You bet not. You bet not get that buster ass blue house. What you talking about? I'm from Cali. You talking about, oh, you from Fairfield. Yeah, I am. Now what? Shout out to Fairfield, Vacaville, Sassoon. We only doing these red houses. We do red houses only. You know, we ain't getting them slob, them crab houses. What are you talking about, bro? That's not even the Bay. What's not the Bay? I'm not the Bay now? I'm not the Bay? But you the gangbanging realtor, but I'm not the Bay? This dude. So Fairfield, okay. Fairfield ain't the Bay, but E40, where's he claim? Fairfield's a hop skipping away from Vallejo. It's the same area code. So E40's not from the Bay then. So E40's not from the Bay. He called himself the Bay Area ambassador. See, you just laughing because you getting slaughtered out here. Talking about meet me at King's Gym. Talking about I ain't Bay. Okay, whatever. But let's get back to your red dripping houses. How many houses you sold? How many houses you sold this month? You been hating. You been looking for attention. Now we gonna give it to you. How many houses you sold? You don't box with no hands. Okay, cool. I ain't got no hands. How many houses you sold? To be honest. Yeah, you know my whole life. That's cool. I can't box. I don't have no hands. Great. I agree with you. How many houses you sold? See how he's skirting around the question? You ain't boxed. You're right. I ain't boxed. Nope. I'm not a professional fighter. I have no hands. But how many houses you sold? We waiting. Answer the question, Ron. See? How many houses you sold? And y'all be like, oh, you gonna have no hand, but y'all don't run up. I don't walk around being no tough guy. I already wrote 2. All right, what blocks are they on? Bruh, why? Okay, how do I get... I ain't met... Listen, let's cut the bullshit because you wasting time. All right, you sold 2 houses. You sold a crack house and a trap house. And it was connected. Listen, I ain't never met one realtor that don't have business cards and an online profile. You said this is not you, this Home Alone dad looking motherfucker. So how do I get to your page? Ronald Carter. How do I get to your page? Don't tell me you're a realtor with no phone number available to the public and no website. So how do I get to your shit? Nah, bro, fuck all that other shit. We gonna wrap this up. We know you never met that guy because you don't work for them. How do I stop skirting around the question. How do I get to your realtor page? I ain't never met a realtor that has no Facebook, no Instagram, or no website. So let me know where your page is. Now you got Eagles Arby ready to ride on you. See, you going to get the wrong man called. People call, hey, Ronald, where's your page? So we could clear this up so we could get to you. Stop avoiding the question. You're a realtor, so where is your page? You just seen one of his signs on the street and just claimed to be him. What realtor do y'all know? Realtors want people to call them. They want to be seen because they're trying to sell houses because they get commission. So where is your realtor page? That's what we're trying to get to. Where is your page? Your Facebook, a like page, something. I'm in the market to buy a house right now. And I need your help. Ronald Carter, where are you at, dog? I'm trying to buy a house. Bruh, I fought gold and silver gloves. You're going to get these hands calling me a slob. Bruh, what are you talking about? I don't even bang. Where's your real, you broke boy? Okay, that's cool. I'm broke. I got no hands. Where is your page, dog? You can't buy a house. Bro, where is your page, though? You see how you won't answer the question? Ronald Carter, where's your realtor page? How you know how much money I have to buy a house? What type of realtor denies people? See, my shooter... Block Edwin for being an idiot. Block Edwin, Agramonte or whatever. Block him. See what happens when you hate? You got to make this stuff make sense. He a realtor, but he rather talk about fighting me than to let me buy a house. Yeah, you gonna catch these hands calling me a slob. What? I don't even bang. I'm trying to see where I could buy a house. You see? You notice he didn't give up his page, though. What realtor is just out here, instead of selling houses, you in a live stream talk about boxing randomly? I say I'm trying to buy a house, you talking about you want to fight me over some gang shit. And I don't even bang. You see? That internet shit. That's that internet shit. He went from realtor to street dude. He was like, yeah, Fairfield ain't even the Bay. Okay, I'm trying to buy a house though. You a realtor. Man, fuck that, blood. Like, what? What realtor are you? I'm trying to buy a house. What realtor turned down money and then tell the client that he ain't got no money? What part of the game is, where did they make these dudes? You know, that's why the story ain't adding up. I like, hey, I'm interested. What type of realtor would do that? Hey, I'm interested in buying a house. Hey, you can't afford it, you broke buster. Hey, blood, you can't afford this house. Get the fuck out. Get the fuck on. What realtor does that? You know what I'm saying? And I don't even know who he was. He just came out of nowhere. I'm talking to Felix, and he come out and, yeah, meet me at King's Gym. And I'm silver and golden glove. Like, what? Like, who are you, man? Hulk Bradley, that was who? He said, I think that was him for real. He a Golden Gloves winner named Ron Carter, who also is a realtor. Man, I don't know. I don't know who you beat. I don't know who you lost to. Hey, that would be a good lick to be like, you know, from the streets and then be selling houses. Hey, so right here, you don't want to buy none of these houses right here because niggas stay ready. They stay ready over around these parts. You don't want this neighborhood. You don't want this neighborhood. You might get ran up on. That would be a good, like, you know what I'm saying? Like if you came from the streets, like steer clear of this house. It looked nice on the exterior. You feel me? On the exterior, that looked nice and all that. But this is also an area where they put in work on morgues. They put in some work on these morgues. You know, hey homie, need some help? Bah, bah. You just going to check the mail. You better stay strapped. They gonna get. I hate MD. You know what I'm saying? Stay away from this block. Stay away from this block. You'll get rammed up on. Hey, K, shut up. He said, no, that dude might set me up and rob my crib. Yeah, sell you this shit and then rob you. Yeah, you just passed that escrow. And then all of a sudden, you have people in your crib. You see how emotional people get? Hey, yeah, you gonna catch these hands, call me a slob. Like, what? I'm trying to buy a house. Okay. That's interesting. Then he said Fairfield ain't the Bay. I'm like, whatever, bro. And then he said he's from Watts. The motherfucker, Culver City, Watts. He from everywhere. He from everywhere, apparently. Anywho, let's get back to what we do. And it's funny, this internet shit. Why? How come he didn't want to give the page up though? How come he didn't want to tell me his realtor page? You see how they always have these jobs, but you can never trace it? I'm a realtor. What realtor is just talking on some gang? Like, this shit don't even make sense. You a realtor. This is, just listen to it. I'm done after this. You a realtor. So, and he said, you make more. Remember, he came out of nowhere. You make more money than me. Man, I'm a realtor in 3 states. Boom. I got blue band. I'm the blue bandit. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. So you a realtor, but you also on some gangbanging. You gonna catch these hands, call me a slob. If you a realtor, aren't you well off? Don't you have money? You gonna jeopardize 9 figures and 8 figures and 6 figures. You know, you're going to jeopardize that being on some stupid shit. You know, with the motherfucker you don't even know. I don't even know you. Motherfuckers always talk this fight shit. You going to catch these hands. For who are you? You know, motherfuckers we just supposed to, I'm be in public just fighting. Like, who are you? So you going to jeopardize a 6-figure payday to be on some stupid shit. These dudes be, yeah, you a realtor. Okay. Anyway, that's the beautiful thing about online. You could be whoever the fuck you want. Point blank, period. You on the internet, you whoever you want. Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder. We got to make sure this fight does well, because Eddie Hearn, he had a lot to say about the percentage split, and it's not going to sell 200,000, and if it sells 1 million or better, I'm gonna give him 50-50. See, and this is what makes it bad too for what Eddie Hearn's doing. He's doing interviews. Mind you, Wilder hasn't even fought and beat Tyson Fury yet, because the fight hasn't happened. You know, despite if we think Wilder is going to knock out Tyson Fury or beat him, he still has to accomplish that. And check this out. Eddie Hearn is doing interviews where he's like, oh, 60-40, that's solid. But once again, new media, right? What happened to all these people that said Wilder should have took the original deal from Eddie Hearn, which is 12.5? So now Eddie Hearn, without Wilder fighting anyone else, because the Fury fight hasn't happened yet, is talking percentage splits, and he's talking 60-40. That's how you know he's losing a battle, and things happen in the battle that he didn't anticipate, right? Let's get back to the basics, because he said he wasn't giving Wilder a percentage split. He says the improved offer after the $50 million, the improved offer of $15 million was all he was getting, and he already has a contract with Joshua's name on it, and if he wants to fight in April, he better take that. So why is Eddie Hearn now switching it and saying that he deserves a percentage split? And what happened to the people that said Wilder should have took the initial flat rate of 12.5 million? You see how stupid they look? Once again, see, new media, we just keep coming up and keep proving these dudes wrong. So all the people who gave their opinion, their expert opinion and advice, and told Wilder to take 12.5, oh, it's 5 to 6 times more his best purse. It's 5 to 6 times greater than his greatest purse. But then why now he can get allegedly 40%, 35%, some type of percent. So what happened to all those people that said that Wilder should have took the 12.5? You see how this is not making sense? Once again, new media, we don't have to change our talking points every other day, every other week, every month. They do. Old media does. Let's see who stands up. Somebody who was advocating for Wilder to fight against Joshua for the 12.5 and saying, hey, 5 to 6 times your greatest purse. Now I want to hear what you have to say, considering that Eddie Hearn is saying that Wilder can get 35, 40% somewhere in there, and 50-50 if he does over $1 million. So if Wilder would have been a fucking fool if he would have took the 12.5, because obviously the fight's worth more, which is what new media told y'all dumbasses from the beginning. You could put DAZN all you want. That don't mean nothing. What does that mean? You're not answering the question. So all the people who were saying, oh, 5 to 6 times his greatest purse, take the 12.5. Wilder's ducking if you don't take 12.5. Obviously, the fight was worth more, because that's what Eddie Hearn is now giving him more. Why is Eddie Hearn offering him a percentage before the Tyson Fury fight? Because he knows he's backed into a corner. Because Wilder took an unexpected turn, and now he's fighting Fury, an anticipated meaningful fight that he's going to get clout for. So now he's trying to just pay him off with the percentage, before the fight even happens, because he knows Wilder's star power is going to grow. So where are all the fans that say Wilder needs to take 12.5 million flat rate, no back end money, because it's 5 to 6 times greater than his purse, and then people like me says you don't know how much this fight is going to generate, so that sounds like it's like you undercutting him. See how no one's stepping up for any of these challenges? See, this was the funny thing about boxing. Every single time I say these things on a regular video, there's feedback. There's, oh, you're lying. You're fucking fake and biased. But then when I'm on the live stream and y'all know the rules, y'all know how I get down with the hot seat, the shooter's on deck, right? Now all of a sudden, they never speak up. What happened to all the people? I have the videos, I have the comments. What happened to all the people that said Wilder needed to take that flat rate? Either one of them. Now Joshua or Eddie Hearns is saying that Wilder can get a percentage. What's changed? He ain't fought no one since Luis Ortiz, so technically, even though he has a fight on the calendar, he hasn't gotten past it, and now you're already offering him a percentage. So what has changed? It's not like you waited till the Fury outcome and then say, okay, he's worth it. You're offering him a percentage of some sort now. So why wasn't he worth a percentage when you guys really wanted the fight and you were negotiating before the Povetkin fight was, 24-hour deadline? You see how they don't answer these questions? So, long story short, this is Team Joshua's fault. 1,000%. Because once again, listen to the point. And if anyone disagrees, we'll do a hot seat like civilized men and women. Wilder hasn't fought anyone since March. You were in negotiations with Wilder to make the Joshua fight after March, because March 31st, Joshua fought Parker. So after Wilder's last fight with Luis Ortiz and Joshua's last fight his fight with Joseph Parker, right? You were in after March negotiations. You knew what Wilder had accomplished with Luis Ortiz. The outcome had already been decided. You kept offering him a flat rate. You got offered $50 million. You offered him a flat rate of $15 million flat. Wilder has not fought anyone else since. He does have a fight on the books with Tyson Fury, but that's December 1st. It has not happened yet. So why are you, after the Povetkin fight, just now offering Wilder a percentage when he technically hasn't, not even technically, factually, has not fought anyone since Luis Ortiz? Why is he now being given and granted a percentage split? Maybe, just maybe, if he was willing to accept $15 million flat, you could have expedited negotiations by offering him a percentage split back then. Do you see what I'm saying? So if negotiations took from, let's say, April to August, and they still weren't hashed out, April to August, and they were taking forever, that's because you were bouncing around with a rate that he shouldn't have even been taking, but he was like desperate for the big fight and chance to prove himself. So he ended up saying, okay, fuck it, I'll take 15 million. I'll come to UK, fuck it, right? But that could have all been expedited had you offered him a percentage that you're now offering him. So what has changed? Somebody answer that. Why didn't Team Joshua, Eddie Hearn, come up with this ingenious plan and offer Wilder a percentage, right? Why didn't they offer him a percentage before Povetkin, in those negotiations? It was all flat rate. And they're like, oh, he's the B-side. What has changed? Somebody tell me, since Fury fight hasn't happened, why Wilder is now being offered a percentage of some sort. But this ingenious idea that new media was requesting back then was never granted or met during the point where you really wanted to negotiate and make the fight. So in your mind, Wilder, no, flat rate. That's the only thing that's fair. Flat rate, flat rate, flat rate. But then after you fight Povetkin and then people are still salivating for Wilder Joshua, the pressure is mounting. Now all of a sudden you want to think of this brainiac plot to offer him some sort of percentage. Why didn't you do that? Why didn't you bend and budge before Povetkin was, ordered or whatever? Somebody answer this. That could have expedited things. It probably took a long time because you have to look over a deal and mull over a deal that you're getting lowballed in. You got to look at the pros and cons of it. But if you get a better deal, then it's probably easier to make that. Like Canelo got offered a couple of different deals from what I understand. But DAZN offered so much money, it was kind of a no-brainer. He didn't have to mull it over probably too long. He liked it. Golden Boy got some fights on DAZN platform. He was getting paid handsomely. He had a 11-fight deal, 5 years, $365 million. So I'm sure the more money you're making, the greater the deal, the better and the less time you're going to need to think about it. But if you're getting fucked over and bent over and lowballed and undercut, then I'm sure it's going to take a little bit longer to decide if you really want that. Like let's say I was going to get a job at Costco and they were like, we'll give you $25 an hour, starting. I'll be like, okay, cool. $25 an hour, that's not bad. But if they say, oh, we're going to give you $6.75 and I need a job, that's going to take longer. I might still be looking at other jobs and stuff to see if that's the best I can get. But, the greater the value, the greater the deal, I'm sure the less time you're going to need to think about. If you're buying a car or anything, the thing that could determine your mind is if the price is right. You're buying a car and they slash the price and say, hey, $5,000 for this Mustang. It's in great condition. Oh shit, for $5,000, I'll take that. But if it's at a price that's pretty steep, then you're not going to be so quick to, you'll be like, let me think about it, or let me walk around the lot a minute. So once again, the power is in the A side's hands in this equation. That's why, to me, it's Team Joshua's fault, because now all of a sudden they're offering a percentage split. And if they really wanted to expedite the negotiations, they could have offered the percentage split to Wilder before Povetkin fight was made, when they were in negotiations with him. But they didn't want to because they didn't want him to take it. You're not going to offer somebody something that you think they're going to take if you don't want to fight him next. So you're going to offer him low shit, or you're going to offer him shit that, would be foolish to take, hoping he doesn't take it. Oldest trick in the book. Like, if you would have, listen, I've said this in the past. If Eddie Hearn said, okay, if you really, really, truly wanted to make this fight for boxing, you can compromise a bit. Say, you know what, Wilder, we'll give you 45% shut up and sign the contract. Joshua wants to knock you out. 45%. Maybe it's, if you want to say Joshua's this huge A side, maybe you're giving him slightly more than he should get or some bullshit. But you're getting the fight and you're giving the boxing fans what they want. You didn't do that. You offered him flat rate, flat rate, flat rate. And now they're trying to change it. Because once again, the pressure is growing for Joshua. It's growing more and more and more and more. Wilder deserves 35%. Who are you, though? You tell, like, that's what you think he's worth. You need to add, I'd be like, man, add some shit to my pot just because you've been tripping. Just like Golovkin did. This is a business. Golovkin said, Canelo, you the one failing drug test. I'm not doing it for the same deal that I was going to take in May. But they don't want Wilder to get his money. Okay, yeah, you a man fan. We got a hot seat. His name is Dalmatians, or whatever the fuck your name is. You in the hot seat. You said there's no pressure on AJ. You a man fan for sure. How is there no pressure on AJ? We gonna body Damelins real quick. We ain't done enough. Everybody grab your popcorn. Ha ha, strike one. Ha ha, laugh at that. See how they don't? Yes, I am. Okay, strike two. You got one more opportunity, bro. How is there no pressure on AJ? Let's go. Strike 3. All you have to do. What do you mean? Let's go. I'm already asking you the questions. 101 Damelins. This is gonna be quick. Yeah, you a Dalmatian, all right? Cause we spotted you. Bars. You get it? I said you a Dalmatian. We spotted you. Oh my gosh, bars. Cause he's the A side. Strike 4. So there's no pressure from Canelo was the A side over Golovkin, and there was pressure from fans for Canelo to fight Golovkin. So you sound pretty fucking stupid. Mayweather was the A side over Pacquiao, but there was pressure to make the fight. So that has nothing to do with it. I told you this was going to be an easy one. A side doesn't matter. A side matters for business shit, but it doesn't matter that the public wants to see the fight. You could be the A side and still have pressure to fight somebody. So Canelo had no pressure to fight Golovkin, even though he was the A side. That's what you're telling me. So in 2016, when Canelo vacated his belt and motherfuckers was mad at Canelo, there was no pressure on Canelo because he was the A side over Golovkin. He has the biggest draw. Fuck what you talking about. Answer the question. So in 2016, Canelo vacated his belts. Boxing fans got mad at Canelo because it looked like he didn't want to fight Triple G after saying lace the gloves back up. So there was no pressure on Canelo, the A side, to fight Golovkin. That's what you're telling me. Because Canelo has always been the A side over Golovkin. So you mean to tell me there was no pressure for A side Canelo to fight Golovkin? How many people block him? They refuse to answer simple questions. Like Kennedy Linder said, ego killing you clowns. And listen, once I read and see the beginning that you're not answering the questions, you got to go. You've already struck out. I was giving you an opportunity, Damelins. You got to go. Ronald Finkley had to pull the trigger and clap you. It's that simple. They don't answer the question. You see, he was like, how many times, when's the last time you won the lottery? I don't care about none of them questions when you haven't even answered my question. How do you get asked a question and then let's say I'm on the stand for, stealing someone's car. The DA, they asked me a question. Did you steal the car? And I'm like, when's the last time you slept with your wife? What? That's deflection. That's deflection. So they're asking, did I steal the car? And I'm saying, when's the last time you made your wife happy? When the last time you slept with your wife? How am I going to get the luxury of asking you my own question when you haven't even answered the first question? That's no type of defense. That's deflection. That's not defense. That's deflection. Oh my gosh, bars. I like that. That's not defense. That's deflection. You want me to answer your question. You refuse to answer mine. Because you know if you answer yours, that's your ass, Mr. Postman. Bang, bang. Stop playing, man. Why they playing? Why they playing with us, man? We the army. Hamza knows. He says they jump around to try to create a diversion. This is like grade school shit. And we see it. And we, neutralize it. Not one person, since I said it about 4 or 5 minutes ago, has answered the question. If Eddie Hearn in October is willing to offer Wilder now, before going through Tyson Fury, before seeing the outcome of Wilder Fury to see how it even plays out, if he's now willing to offer a percentage to Deontay Wilder prior to his next fight, and he's had no in-between stay busy fights or anything, right? Why wasn't he willing to budge and offer him a percentage back then before Povetkin? Doesn't that seem like that could expedite things and would be a quick solution and fix to stalled out negotiations? Be like, fuck it. Okay, he wants a percentage. Let me just appease him. Because ultimately Wilder accepted the flat rate. But you could have got things by offering a better deal. You could have got the ball rolling even sooner, because now we're talking about something that's a lot more fair. It's always going to take longer for something that is lowballed or isn't fair. You know, it's going to take you longer to think about if that's what you want to do. All right, we got a hot seat. Ramsey. Bro, it's because he knows he will KO Tyson. This is boxing. People said Klitschko was going to KO Tyson, and he didn't. So that's a piss poor excuse. You're up. How does he know he's going to KO Tyson? How Eddie Hearn is not the future. See, listen, you guys are trapped either way. No matter what new media on that ass. Pause. There's nothing you could say because he knows that Wilder is going to KO Tyson. That's your logic. But he said the fight wasn't even going to happen. So how's he know that Wilder's going to KO Tyson when he predicted the fight wouldn't even happen? You guys are trapped. You are trapped into the web of lies and deceit and the shit you've been falling for. So he knows the outcome of a fight that he believes isn't going to happen, wouldn't happen, which is what he keeps saying on camera. He keeps saying, oh, we don't know, Tyson Fury, he might pull out. I'm not sure. I got to see Tyson walk out and all that. So, once again, how does he know the outcome of a fight that he didn't even believe would happen according to him? Rashid F, $2 super chat. Off topic, but Porter scared of Spence. Nah, it doesn't look like really anyone wants to fight Spence, to be honest. Mikey's saying it, so. But at the end of the day, he hasn't, I haven't heard a confirmation on the fight. Spence, ducking Crawford, whatever. Anyway, we're not switching subjects. See how they trying to say, the black channel, let's talk about black people. All this pressure on Eddie. Let's talk about, nope. We not, you guys can, if you believe Spence is ducking Crawford, vice versa, enjoy that. I'm not talking about that right now, because we in the middle of a whole ass another conversation. We talking about Mr. Eddie Hearn, Blue Eye promoter. We talking about him first. That's what we were in the middle of. They want to switch subjects. We're not talking about it. They only here to cause distractions. You see how they try to switch up? Well, I'm like, hey, Eddie Hearn, blah, blah, blah. Crawford ducking Spence, because they want you to get sidetracked. We're not doing it. We're not falling for it. So anyway, back to Eddie Hearn. How does he know the outcome of a fight that he didn't even believe was going to happen? And we're waiting on you. Because you in the hot seat. I'm not talking about Spence, Crawford, Sean Porter, none of that. We were already on a different subject. So until that is wrapped up, we're not talking about nothing else. Adshees Ramsey. Haha, ego, we love, man. Block him. We not playing. He says, ha ha ha, ego, we love, man. That's his response. He doesn't, you're right, but probability, get him out of here. You see? They know what they're saying doesn't make sense. So therefore, I got to make examples out of all the fans saying the stupid shit. He said, ha ha, we love, man. Don't try to cop please and, act different now. You said the dumb shit and you got to stand by that. See, this is how I know who's real in boxing, because I would love for me to be on someone else's channel. I don't even really watch boxing channels, to be honest, because I'm usually doing my own thing. So I don't really watch too many. But if someone else like had a similar setup and they were like, oh, prove what you're saying, I would love it, because you're giving me the platform to roast you and body you. I would love it. They always say this stuff, and then I give them the platform. The hot seat is a platform. It's not just about blocking people. It's a platform to prove your worth. It's like 8 Mile. It's like a battle rap stage. You know what I'm saying? We're here to have a friendly debate, fact for fact, show receipts, and persuade and convince people of your logical point. It seems like they would love this opportunity if you really believed what you were saying. But they just say it and they don't believe it. That's why they can never explain it. And they can never express through factual information and receipts the stuff that they're saying. You're like, Eddie Hearn knows that Fury's getting knocked out. How does he know he's going to get knocked out? And he was also one of the people saying the fight wouldn't happen. We catching bodies, man. Anyway, I've been on over 2.5 hours. Good morning, everybody. Thank you for the continued support. Smash the like button. Check out the channel. We working. I appreciate all of you people holding it down for Eagles Army. I told you we had a surgical summer, didn't I? And now it's going to be a cold winter. You got to make sense, you know? You got to make sense. All this stuff, all this like randomness and just saying something because it makes you feel good, that stuff is dead and gone. There's no way you're going to coexist. And I see it. Listen, I seen that, like, I don't really watch, like I said, a bunch of boxing channels. I'm just being 100. I'm not trying to sound cool or anything. I really don't. You know, I just be on my own thing. I'm trying to get organized in life, just different shit like that, you know, enjoy life. But I see that the people that were holding down the casuals, are they even relevant? Like their channels, like I haven't seen one channel that maybe a couple years ago or something was relevant because they were saying all the opposite of what I'm saying, and all the casuals, they've died off. They're like, are they even putting out videos anymore? You know, you got to really ask yourself. You know, the little safe haven channels that you can expect them and look for them to say the exact opposite of what I'm saying. The old media channels. Are they even doing boxing anymore? Are they or are they going to other sports and others? You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, this is the hunting channel now, or you know, this is the skip rope, jump rope channel. You know, are they mixing in stuff? Are they talking about purely boxing like they once were? Are they even making videos anymore? That's what I want to know. Because all your saviors have been killed off. You know, they're not making videos, they're not making money, their channel's stagnant, not growing. Most of these channels are viewed by hot seat victims. Exactly. Because I love it when a channel like says something crazy about me, and then like if I happen to see it, I'll start blocking people on the channel that are putting crazy stuff. You know, just in the comment section. And then I'll be like, damn, I already blocked this dude. Because it'll say unblock user if you've already blocked him. And half of the people that be like ganging up, oh, ego's full of shit and all that, they be people that have been blocked previously. So I'm not worried about it. And everyone's so concerned, oh, he just blocks everyone. My numbers ain't slowing up. I'm content. You never hear me content or discontent about numbers, and you know, I'm perfectly fine. So obviously, we do have a core audience, even with people being blocked. And the only way you get blocked is if you're on that radical dumb shit, and you can't justify what you're saying. Who's DJ Q Mob? I don't even know who that is. I didn't block him. I don't remember their name. Yeah, man, we probably have a parole day, and I'm gonna just unblock some people. But if I recognize your name on that dumb shit, then we gonna deny your parole. You know, I might have the shooters and everyone vote, and if nobody can remember the dumb shit they was talking about, then we might let them on parole. I'm gonna do that. That'll be fun. A parole episode. But yeah, man. Where are all your little saviors, your little old media saviors? Where are they at? Where are their channels at? They're supposed to be saying everything that's the truth. Sign the contract, Wilder and all that. Where's their channel? How's their growth doing? Are they making videos? That's why you see certain channels stay at the same level. Like, damn, when you gonna get out of that group of numbers? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you're at 5,000 and you just stay at like right around 5,000, like how you just staying at 5,000? You know, You're not gonna ever get to 10. Like, you know, why is it taking so long? What is Golovkin gonna do now? He panicking since Murata lost. Y'all tripping. New media. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know the wave. You know, y'all know the vibes. Holla at the kid. Smash the like button. We working. Gang. Peace out. Everybody have a good day.